Speaking of championships, I don't know if you watched the last one. I know you were there games 1 and 2.
It was boring.
Did you see the discussion afterwards?
It was the most boring finals in finals history.
Most boring ever?
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Would you like to defute my claim?
No, I didn't enjoy it at all. It was bad.
Okay.
But I wanted to know, did you see the discussion about Jayson Tatum after they won, where they were saying he was just stealing other people's celebrations? Let me give you the 3 that they say. There was number 1 where he was being interviewed and he said, "We did it," which is taking off kgs, anything is possible. He did the Kobe pose in the locker room, and then he was looking in the camera and saying, "What are they going to say now?" which is something that Steph Curry said. What did you think about the discussion that Jayson Tatum didn't have any original celebrations? He was just stealing from other people.
I think at that moment, the kid came out. Because the reason why I stated that this finals was boring, because when I was a kid, it was always a story. Ooh, the Lakers and the Celtics. Oh my God, they body slammed Kurt Rambis in game 2. What, like, right? Oh, like, okay, Magic. Oh, Skyhook. He throws the ball. Kareem was wide open, but Magic shoot the hook. It still goes in. Larry Bird fading away, has nobody to pass to shoot. Like, Isaiah bet it was always a story. It was always some drama. And then, as a kid, when you see those championships, you remember those moments. Like, how many guys you see do this?
Oh,
How many guys you see
Tiger,
do that?
Jordan,
So
Kobe.
So for him doing that, I thought it was just him paying homage to all his favorite players. It made me realize that we have a new generation, that our generation is what they looked up to. It did make me feel a little old. He didn't have a great series, but it doesn't matter. He got the monkey off his back. He got one.
That's my one complaint. Is after we got done talking to Ice Cube, it made me really realize how great of a dude Jaylen Brown is. And Jaylen Brown won Eastern Conference Finals MVP and Finals MVP. And when the game ended, we interviewed Tatum and the camera was on Tatum. And I was like, even at the Red Sox game, they introduced Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum together. And I'm like, I want more attention to go to just Jaylen Brown. I know he's being a great guy and he's trying to share the spotlight, but I think it's time that we give Jaylen Brown some roses.
And I think sometimes we have to eliminate the 1-2 punch and just call it the equal punch from now on. Because in this series, the jab outshined the knockout artists. The jab was killer. And sometimes
I would argue it went, the most important guy in game 1 was Kristaps. I'd say game 2 was Drew Holiday. I'd say game 3 was Jaylen Brown. Luka won game 4, and then it was like a Tatum Brown game 5.
I'm happy for him. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, and this is what I was trying to tell him, and he didn't understand. He's not understanding you, and I had to break it down. Don't get caught up with useless titles. You played great. You got the MVP. But I know what's going to happen next year. They're going to start saying Jaylen Brown's the man and you're the man, and it's going to make them play individual, and it's either going to put them apart or bring them close together. Once I realized that all the titles were useless and to do my job, and then if a guy can do something better, relinquish. Like I would say to myself, I'm going to go crazy first 3 quarters. The fourth quarter, the game close, probably not going to hit free throws. You shoot. And once we realized that and mastered that, we were definitely unstoppable. But the first 3 quarters, let me get 28, get all these bums in foul trouble and get us in penalty and all that. But in the fourth quarter, close game, all yours, I'll do the little stuff. So, once we learned that, it didn't really matter, like, you're the man, I'm the man. Bro, in an arena with 18,000 people, if I can get 9,000 people to say, Shaq, I'm happy, I don't need all 18. You can get your fan, like, in the words of the street, everybody can eat.
Everybody.
I'm happy for Jaylen. I'm happy for Tatum. I'm happy for Boston. But then I'm unhappy because I didn't know they were so close in championships. And now they're leading in championships, right?
They got 18.
And we got 17?
But you got that in-season tournament, bro.
That pisses me off. So now J.J. Redick has work to do. Now I'm mad. I'm mad.
I love it. You started talking about next year. For everybody out there, very big news for us. DraftKings is now a presenting sponsor of the big podcast. They came in, they said, we love Shaq, we love Lefko, we want to work together. We really want Lefko to introduce Shaq to betting. So I think you talked about next year for our segment, Who You Wit, presented by DraftKings. Shaq, I only have one thing. Don't say team names for me and don't say player names. Just say cities, please.
Got it.
What I want you to do is guess who DraftKings has as the top 5 most likely teams to win the championship next year. Who do you think they have as number 1? Again, just city names, please. Most likely to win next year's NBA championship, according to our buddies over at DraftKings.
Boston.
Boston is the number 1 favorite to win the championship next year. Let me just check. They are plus 290, which means, Shaq, that if you bet $100, you would win $290 if they won it next year.
Oh.
Who else is in the top 5? Shaq saying, oh, means he's learning betting.
Yes, Phoenix.
Phoenix, they are 11th.
Okay.
They are not even in the top 10.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th at plus 1,400.
Milwaukee.
They are number 5 at plus 950. About 100, you win 950.
Okay, got it. Okay. Denver.
Denver is number 2. Ding, 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 ding. Plus 800.
Okay, so hold on, which means if I bet $100, I win $800.
Nailed it. All right, so there's only 3 and 4 are left. 1 was Boston, 2 was Denver, 5 was Milwaukee. All right, so we still need 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Milwaukee.
Miami is down at 13th.
All right, give me a hint.
Young up-and-coming team that just made a trade.
Give me a hint.
Oh, New York is 8th. It is a city in the middle of the country. The word city is in the name.
Golden State?
Where is the word city in Golden State?
Oh, they have jerseys that say city. New Orleans?
Again, there is no word city.
Bro, just tell me.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, Oklahoma City. Okay, geez, yeah, my bad.
They are number 3.
Yeah, my bad. Brainfart.com.
Oklahoma City trading. And then number 4 is another young team that had an up-and-coming superstar play really well and got to the Western Conference Finals. They lost to Dallas. Minnesota is team number 4.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah,
and that is Who You Wit, presented by DraftKings. So of those, who would you pick for next year? Which city?
I'm going to go with Denver again.
So Denver at plus 800 would be Shaq's pick. I like that.